Hello students, today I will discuss about chemical kinetics part 2. In this part, we will discuss determination of order of reaction. There are so many methods out of which graphical method, initial rate method and integrated rate law methods are mostly used. A. Graphical method, which is applicable to one reactant process. For zero order, graph concentration parallel line concentration to concentration versus rate graph parallel to concentration axis. First order, second order, third order with increasing slope. Limitation is it is one reactant process. Initial rate method used where more than one reactant is present in the reaction. In this method, the initial rate of reaction with respect to A with respect to a particular reactant can be found from the slope of the tangent at t equal to 0 to the graph between concentration versus time like this. Limitation. It is very difficult to measure instantaneous rate by determination of slope of the tangent at time t equal to 0 in concentration versus time graph. Hence, determination of rate law and order of reaction are not easy by this method. Integrated rate law or expression method. In this method, integrating the differential rate equation, we get a relation between concentration at different times and rate constant. Integrated rate equations are different for the reactions of different orders. That is, rate constant values of different reactions decide the order of the reactions. For zero order, K equal to molar concentration R naught minus molar concentration R by T. For first order, K equal to 2.303 by T log molar concentration of R naught by R. Second point, integrated rate equation for zero order reaction. Let the reaction reactant to product is a zero order reaction. Therefore, rate equal to minus d molar concentration of R by dt equal to K into molar concentration of R to the power 0, which is equal to 1. Hence, this equal to K. Therefore, d concentration of R equal to minus K dt. Integrating both sides, we get molar concentration d in molar concentration of R integration equal to minus integration K dt equal to molar concentration of R equal to minus Kt plus I. At t equal to 0, I equal to molar concentration of R naught. Therefore, the equation takes the form molar concentration of R equal to minus Kt plus molar concentration of R naught. Graph is alongside, which is on the x-axis, which is time axis, y-axis, which is concentration axis. The slope is negative. Therefore, K equal to molar concentration of R naught minus molar concentration of R by T, which is general equation for zero order. So, for half-life at T half equal to molar concentration of R naught minus R means R naught by 2 by K equal to molar concentration of R naught by 2K. Therefore, T half for zero order reaction, T half directly proportional to molar concentration of R naught and T half is inversely proportional to rate constant K. Integrated rate equation for first order reaction. Let reactant to product is a first order reaction. Rate equal to minus d molar concentration of R by dt equal to K into molar concentration of R to the power 1, that is same. That implies d molar concentration of R by molar concentration of R equal to minus K dt. Integrating both sides, we get ln molar concentration of R equal to minus Kt plus I equal to integration constant. At t equal to 0, I equal to ln molar concentration of R naught. So ln molar concentration of R equal to minus kT plus ln molar concentration of R naught. Therefore, kT equal to kT equal to ln molar concentration of R naught minus ln R. The graph is alongside x axis time axis, y axis ln R. Therefore, kT equal to ln R naught by R. Graph is alongside x axis time axis, y axis ln molar concentration of R by R. Therefore, that implies k by 2.303 into T ln R naught by R graph log molar concentration of R naught by molar concentration of R y axis and T time axis. Slope equal to k by 2.303. Now, half life of first order reaction. T half equal to 2.303 by k log molar concentration of R by molar concentration of R by 2, which gives 0.693 by k. Hence, for first order reaction, T half is independent of molar concentration of R. Now, pseudo first order reaction. When a reaction is not first order but behaves like a first order under certain conditions, is called a pseudo first order reaction. Example, acidic hydrolysis of ester in excess water. 2. Inversion of cane sugar in excess water. For 1, rate equal to K into molar concentration of ethyl acetate. Second, rate equal to K into molar concentration of sugar. Numericals on pseudo first order reaction. Question 1. Hydrolysis of ethyl acetate 0.001 mole in 1 mole of water in acidic medium shows that concentration of ethyl acetate decreases but concentration of water does not get altered much. What is the name of the reaction? Naturally, its name is pseudo first order reaction. Question number 2. Hydrolysis of ethyl acetate in excess water solution has been studied by titrating the liberated acetic acid by NaOH. Results given. If concentration of water remains nearly constant 55.5 or 55 mole per liter, find the value of K, K dash, and so that it follows pseudo first order reaction. Rate equal to K dash into molar concentration of ethyl acetate into molar concentration of water. Hints is given, so I will not discuss it much. You will pause the video and see the solution. Next page. Study of zero order reactions, critical study. For point number 1, for concentration, solution concentration of reactants, K equal to 1 by T molar C naught minus C, 1 by T into C naught minus C. For gaseous reaction, K equal to 1 by T P naught minus P. T half C naught minus C naught by 2 by K equal to C naught by 2K. For gaseous reaction, T half P naught by 2K. T 3 by 4 equal to 3 by 4 into C naught by K. T 100% equal to C naught by K, because T 100% means time to complete the reaction. Ratio of T 3 by 4 and T half equal to gives 3 by 2, 3 is to 2, that is 1.5. Point number 3. Zero order reaction proceeds with constant rate, but at the end of the reaction, rate of reaction drop to 0. Numericals of zero order reaction. A. The rate constant of a zero order reaction is 0.003 moles per liter per minute. moles per liter per minute means zero order reaction. How long will it take to drop the initial concentration of 0.15 molar to 0.06 molar? Hence, T equal to 1 by K into initial concentration minus final concentration equal to 0.15 minus 0.06 by 0.003 gives 30 minutes. Next question number B. 2 ammonia gas on platinum surface gives catalytic decomposition to nitrogen and hydrogen. At T equal to 0, pressure P equal to 5 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal. At 100 second, P equal to 4.2 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal. At 200 second, P equal to 3.4 into 10 to the power 3 Pascal. Those are total pressure. Calculate order of the reaction, K and T half. Hints is given. Next, question number C. 2 ammonia, 2 nitrogen and hydrogen, K equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 moles per liter per second. Find the rate of production of nitrogen and hydrogen. 2 NH3 gives N2 plus 3H2, rate equal to minus half D molar concentration of ammonia by dt equal to D molar concentration of nitrogen by dt equal to 1 by 3 molar concentration of hydrogen by dt equal to K. From the unit of K, it is 0 order because unit is moles per liter per second. Now, the rate of production of nitrogen, that is K, equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. So, 1 by 3 rate of production of hydrogen equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 moles per liter per second. Therefore, rate of production, these 3 will be multiplied to the rate of production of nitrogen. So, the answer is 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 moles per liter per second. Next, critical study of first order reaction. Point number 1. For nth fraction of a first order reaction, T 1 by n equal to 2.303 by K into log A by A minus A by n equal to 2.303 by K into log n by n minus 1. Point number 2, T 3 by 4, that is T 75% equal to twice of T half, T 99.9% equal to 10 into T half, T 87.5% equal to 3 into T half, T 93.75% equal to 4 into T half, T 96.87% equal to 5 into T half. Point number 3. Time taken for the reactant to reduce to nth fraction, A minus X equal to A by N. So, T equal to 2.303 by K log A by N equal to 2.303 by K log N. Point number 4. At T equal to 0, A naught. At T half, A naught by 2. 2 A naught. A naught by 2 to the power 2. 3 T half. A naught by 2 to the power 3. N T half. A naught by 2 to the power n. So, amount of substance left after n half lives equal to molar concentration of A naught by 2 to the power n. Now, average life tau equal to 1 by K, which is T half by 0.693. It is also called natural life time. For complete disintegration time of radioactive matter, first order reaction is infinity. Hence, we talk about average life or natural life. Point number 6. For first order gas phase reaction, we get the relation K equal to 2.303 by T log P naught by 2 P naught minus Pt. 7. T half for nth order reaction. From the discussion, we can conclude that for nth order, T half is directly proportional to molar concentration of A naught to the power 1 minus n. Now see the graph and observe the changes. Now numericals on first order reaction. Question number 1. N2O5 gas at 318 Kelvin changes to 2NO2 plus half O2 first order reaction. Data is given. Hints is also given. Formula is used. K equal to 2.303 by T2 minus T1. Log molar concentration of R naught by molar concentration of R. Gives the result 2.303 by 60 minus 0 log 1.24 into 10 to the power minus 2 by 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Calculating the value, we get 0.0304 per minute. Now, for gaseous reaction, the calculation is little different. We will use the formula K equal to 2.303 by T log P naught by P100. So from the data we put the values and get the answer as 4.98 into 10 to the power minus 4 per second. Question number 3. Rate constant of a first order reaction is 5 into 10 to the power minus 12 per second. Find its T half. Hints is given. T half equal to 0.693 by K. Putting the values, you will get 1.39 into 10 to the power 11 second. Question number 4. So that in a first order reaction, time required for completion of 75% is 2 times of T half. T half equal to 0.693 by K equal to T 50%. T 75% equal to 2.303 by K log molar concentration of A by molar concentration of A minus 0.75 molar concentration of A naught equal to 2.303 by K log 1 by 0.25 equal to, we get 2 into 0.693 by K, and we know 0.693 by K is 2 half, hence T 75% equal to 2 times of T half. Question number 5. Ester plus acid H plus gives acid plus alcohol whose rate is K into molar concentration of ester into molar concentration of hydrogen ion to the power 0. If concentration of ester is doubled, what would be the new rate? Since hydrogen ion concentration to the power 0, that is 1. So if ester concentration is doubled, so rate will be doubled. Question number 7. So question number 6. In our table, rate equal to K into molar concentration of A to the A into molar concentration of B to the power 0. Fill that table. Question point experiment 1. Molar concentration of A and B are 0.1, 0.1. Rate is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. When B order is 0, so if molar concentration of B is changed, there is no change in initial rate. But if molar concentration of A is doubled, the rate will be doubled because it is first order. So the rate will be 2 times of 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, that is 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now when 0.3, 0.3, so 3 times, 3 to just 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. In this case, here initial rate at the experiment 4, initial rate is 8 into 10 to the power minus 3. So this will be 0.4. Now question number 7. 2A plus B gives product. Data is given. Find the rate constant. Hints. First order rate law expression. how rate law expression can be determined. See, from 2 and 3 experiment, concentration of A is fixed, but concentration of B is doubled, and the rate is 4 times. Hence, it is second order. Point number 2, in experiment 1 and 4, concentration of A is changed to 4 times, and for which rate is changed to 4 times. Hence, it is first order. So, rate expression will be rate directly proportional to molar concentration of A to the power 1 into molar concentration of B to the power 2. That implies rate equal to K into molar concentration of A into molar concentration of B to the power 2. Right side, B, rate equal to given as K into A into molar concentration of B to the power 2, third order reaction. So, rate K equal to rate by molar concentration A by molar concentration B ka square. Hence, K equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 by 0.1 into 0.1 square, getting the value 6. But it is third order reaction. So, unit will be liter square per mole square per second. Question number 8. Fractional order problem. Experiment 1, 2 and 3, molar concentration of A 0.2, 0.2, 0.4, molar concentration of B 0.3, 0.1, 0.5. Initial rate 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5, 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5, but in case of 3, 1.43 into 10 to the power minus 4. Find rate law expression. In this case, you are to write like R0 1 equal to 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5 equal to K into 0.2 to the power m, 0.3 to the power n. R0 2 equal to 5.07 into 10 to the power minus 5 equal to K into 0.2 to the power m into 0.1 to the power n. R0 3 equal to 1.43 into 10 to the power minus 4 equal to K into 0.44 to the power m into 0.05 to the power n. So, dividing R0 1 by R0 2, we get 3 to the power n equal to 1. That is 3 to the power 0, hence n equal to 0, n value 0. So, with respect to B, the order is 0 order. Now, divide R0 3 by R0 2. You will get 2.821 value for 2 to the power m. So, 2 to the power m equal to 2.821. Hence, we must take log. So, m log 2 equal to log 2.821. Therefore, m equal to log 2.821 by log 2. Putting the log values, we get the nearest value is 1.5. Hence, with respect to A, the order is 1.5. Therefore, rate equal to K into molar concentration of A to the power 1.5, B to the power 0. Question number 9. A first order reaction is 50% completed in 25 minutes. Calculate the time for 80% and 30% completion of the reaction. Since half-life is 25 minutes, so K equal to 0.693 by 25 equal to 0.028 per minute. K is 0.028 per minute, unit of K. Now, for 80%, T equal to 2.303 by K log R0 by 0.2 into R0 equal to 2.303 by 2.772 into 10 to the power minus 2, that is 0.028 log 5. Calculating the values, we get 58.07 minute because log 5 equal to 0.699. For 30% completion, T equal to 30% completion, T equal to 2.303 by 2.772 into 10 to the power minus 2 log R0 by 0.7 into R0. Calculating R0 will be cancelled out. So log 10 by 7 coefficient is just like this. Calculating these values, we get 12.87 minute. So students, do all the problems and take time and take the view of video time and again, and if any problem, make your comment. Thank you very much for seeing my video.